Hello. On this mic. Give me this mic back. Come on, give me this camera. There we go. All right, sweet. Camera, where's the... Oh, here we go. What's up, guys? It's Coach Sam. I'm here with my boy Beckham, and this is our first episode of O.ATH Sessions. So welcome to O.ATH Sessions, where we fuel cleanly and we compete regularly. I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We got Mindful Movement downtown, the gym that I train private sessions at. Big shout out to Mindful Movement and Chris. The vibes are incredible, and Chris himself is a genius when it comes to the human body and biomechanics and just training in general. Chris is the man. Shout out Chris Leventis. And also Athlete Academy in Bethel Park, where I met Beckham. Big shout out to Justin Locanti. You have done an incredible job at setting up a great business model and a great environment and culture for these kids to grow in sports and in life. And I really appreciate the opportunity you gave me to work with these kids over there and help them get better in sports and in life. So big shout out to Athlete Academy. You got a kid who plays sports and wants to get better, send them over. We'll give them a first free session. If they like it, then we'll get them in there a few times a week with us. And lastly, my two companies, Planet Hemp and O.ATH, Organic Athletic. Planet Hemp was kind of the precursor to O.ATH. Planet Hemp is a hemp-based athleisure wear brand where we do the manufacturing in-house and bring you blanks for your company, or we just sell clean, some simple style athletic wear, all organic fabric-based athletic wear, direct to consumer. But we kind of leaned away from that through Planet Hemp, and now I'm expressing that all through O.ATH. O.ATH is about a year old, and we're selling clean supplements, workout programs delivered via SMS. So you get workout programs texted to you every day of your workout, telling you exactly what you need to do. And we also sell organic fabric activewear. So not just hemp, we do hemp. I got my hemp joggers on right now through Planet Hemp. But we also offer a wide variety of organic cotton sweatshirts, T-shirts, and long sleeve shirts, etc. Some hats. So that's who brings you O.ATH Sessions. And thanks again for watching. This is our first episode, so I really appreciate you tuning in. And let's get started. Welcome to O.ATH Sessions podcast. This is actually our first episode. I'm here with my boy Beckham.
Yes.
I'm Coach Sam. Also got my wife Corey and baby girl Via spectating over here. Hi, baby. She's trying to climb up the thing. Welcome to episode 1. Yep. This is my guy Beckham, elite hooper. I met him coaching at O.ATH Academy. O.ATH Academy, Athletes Academy.
Yeah.
Blended some things together there. Big shout out to Justin for setting up Athlete Academy. Spot's awesome. Got really great setup. The programming is great. He worked with a really cool, he worked with a doctor to set up the programs for everybody. So everything's legit. And I'm just in there coaching you guys, really. Yeah. But I have a great time doing it, and super glad that Justin hit me up like, hey, you want a job? And so that's where I met Beckham. Beckham, you go to Peters Township.
Yep.
You're in 7th grade now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be going into 8th grade next year. Yep. But you compete mostly against 8th graders, correct?
9th, yeah.
8th and 9th graders? Yeah. Nice. So that would be in AAU. Was that 15U that you're at?
Yeah, 15U.
Okay, cool. And you're 13 or 14 now?
I just turned 14 in April.
Okay, cool. Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't think I got you on your birthday. What day is it?
It was the 17th April.
I didn't even know that. All right. Anyway, you had you didn't play today. You played last weekend?
Yeah, we did play last weekend.
That's cool. How many points did you score?
I don't really keep track of that, to be honest. I just keep track if we win or lose.
Amen. All right. Great answer.
If we win and I don't play good, it is what it is. I mean, of course you want to play good, but if you win, that's the ultimate goal, is to win. So if you win and you don't play like you want to play, you still win. So
that's a great answer, dude. I love that. I know that you're balling out, and I know you step on the floor with these older kids, and you don't look like a younger kid playing with older kids. Like, you look like you belong on the floor. That doesn't happen by accident. So I grew up around basketball my whole life, really, and I went to Chartiers Valley High School, so you know about the culture
Boo.
over there. Boo all you want, man, but look in the rafters.
Yeah.
But growing up around that culture, I got a pretty good glimpse into what it takes to succeed at different levels. And, everybody, but especially everybody in our area
Yes.
knows the McConnell brand of basketball. And just seeing how TJ worked to get to where he's at, something that's very important to me as a coach is impressing on you guys the level of obsession that it requires to make it to that level. And I'm kind of trying to get a feel for where you're at in that on that spectrum of like, I wake up, I grab a basketball, and try and figure out what do your routines look like, and if there's any gaps in it, try and help you fill those gaps. But like, what are some of your routines right now that help you stay at the top of your game and are aligned with your goals of being a dominant NBA player one day?
You gotta be in the gym mostly every day.
It's gotta be every day.
You can't be any days off, and you can't take reps off or take days off. You have to be in the gym every day. If you're not, and you're not trying as hard as you can, you're not gonna be able to fulfill your goals at all.
It's true, man. And from my observation, it also, there's a lot that you have to learn. You have to trust your coaches too, and the people around you have to understand where you're headed, and you have to understand who are the right people to align yourself with that aren't gonna bump you off path in any way, or might be, without even realizing, being a distraction to you on your journey to where you're trying to go. But obviously, I mean, your parents are invested in you, and that's probably, I mean, that's a huge advantage that you have that I grew up with. Also, my parents are super supportive, so I can relate. But a lot of these kids out here that you're playing against have to make it happen. And they play with a chip on their shoulder and an aggression and a style of play that comes from a place of they need to make it happen. They have a little bit more want to, need to, that obsessive quality. So like being somebody that doesn't have that necessarily innately, because you have good parents who love you, you are in like a school district that's safe, like a place that's could be comfortable. If you wanted to take a lunch break, your life isn't on the line every day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you in particular have to really lock in like your discipline and your routines, but it takes the right people around you also. So it's great that you have your parents and they're supportive the way they are, but like, how do you align yourself with the right people? And from like a friendship perspective, are you thinking about that? Like, who do you hang out with, and where do you spend your time?
First off, my parents are big help. Like, I would not be where I'm at without them. Like, driving me at 9 o'clock at night to go to the gym and work out. Like, I will not be where I am right now without them.
Amen,
second,
bro.
You have to surround yourself with the right people. You can't be with people that only care about themselves.
Yeah.
You have to be with coaches and teammates and players who also want to get you better, not just themselves. And like, you can't surround yourself with bad people, especially if like they turn your back on you. You can't have them. They can't be a distraction for you. They have to be. They want to work. They need to work with you. They need to go through the ups and downs with you. So you can't be with bad people that don't want to get you better. They want to get themselves better and you better at the same time.
Amen. And I feel like, there's two sides of that. You have people that, I think the best friends are going to be people who are taking care of themselves first, because like, if they don't take care of themselves and they're not on top of their shit, then they're going to be looking at you Because look, you're like the prodigy kid. You're the one that, like, if they feel like you're gonna probably see more of this as you go through life, but there will be people who just don't want to work, but want to ride your coattails and be around you because you put in that work, And then there's gonna be other kids too who you might be competing with for a spot or something. That might build like animosity or there's different types of toxicity that you have to avoid, and the deeper you get into whatever it is that you're doing, but in your case, playing basketball and going further along the journey, it becomes more and more important to be aware of like the energy around you and making sure that the people care about you. Like you said, people are looking out for your best interest, not just their own best interest, but also that they're taking care of their own shit. Otherwise, they're going to be looking at you. I need help,
Yes.
And so okay, so then for you, like, then let's talk about your routines. What are some routines that you have? Like, do you have a number of shots you need to make before you go to bed, or is there anything that you do when you get to the gym first thing, or any superstitions you have, or?
Not really. It's just whatever my coaches think I need to do to get better, I do that because I trust them. I surround myself with coaches that I trust and trust me. So whatever they say I need to do to get better, that's what I try to do.
That is huge. And like, we talked about this briefly the other day. I think when your dad stopped in, the little things are really important, and that trust in the coach and respecting the coach is something that shows us a lot about you and makes coaches want you on their team. The more coachable you are, there's a lot of intangibles that help athletes progress through levels of playing their sport, and that respect for your coaches is a huge one. We talk to each other. Coaches end up knowing each other and helping players transition from one level to the next. So like, there's a lot of communication that happens, and you want coaches to be telling the other coaches, like, he's a leader in here.
Yeah.
When he shows up, everyone kind of looks at him, and he sets a tone. He sets the tone like we have on the wall at Athlete Academy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
It's a leadership culture, really, that you want all your guys to be leaders in their own right, and that also includes knowing when to delegate. Like, if you're better at it means being one with everybody else that surrounds you and working together. Being a leader doesn't mean like you said, caring about the
Yeah.
So if you could be that when you step into the gym, and coaches are going to recognize that about you, that's going to be part of your intangibles package, right? That's going to help you get further towards what you're trying to get towards. So you have that. That's great. Like, keep developing that.
You can't stop now. You just because you have it now does not mean you're gonna have it in a few years. So like, if you think you have it right now and it's gonna stay with you for the next few years, it's not. You still gotta work on that every day.
It only gets tougher, really.
Yes.
But you get harder, bro. It gets harder, you get harder, and you just keep going. So how did you end up at Scoring Factory? Where did that develop from?
I saw it online one day, and it looked really good. I knew Coach Pete before all that, and I played with his sons for a few years before that. So I was like, might as well try this out, and it's been great since then. Being able to play multiple grades up with the 17U team, practicing with them and all that type of stuff.
That's huge for you.
Yeah, that really helps me, like playing with bigger, faster, stronger kids. And then when I go play my grade, it's like, this is easy. So it's like
you're like, not please play with some older kids.
I'd rather play with older kids now than play my grade, because it's just at this point it's getting
I need that,
and it's getting a little bit easy. So like playing with older kids, faster, stronger kids, that's what's gonna make me better.
Amen, bro. Is there anybody that you play with in the area that's around your age that is a good matchup and you maybe relate to this person? It's funny, competition is interesting. It's like, I know you're a big UFC fan, right?
Yeah.
You see, after the fight, these guys have a lot of respect for each other because they go to battle against each other. It's like they probably look each other in the eyes and they're like, I see some of myself in those eyes. You know what I mean? Is there anybody around your age that you look at and you're like, all right, I respect it. You're a dog.
Yeah, a few kids.
You don't have to say names.
Yeah, I'm not going to say any names, but there's definitely a few kids who are like me who want to want to get better, but not like me, if you know what I mean. Like, they have that, but they don't have as much as that I do.
They're not Beckham Loebig.
Yeah, they're not me.
Good. And what do you do? Like, do you ever think about these dudes when you're like, is my alarm's going off right now? I got to get ready for school, but I got to put these shots up before I leave for school. Or like, I'm exhausted, but I got to go get this lift in. And fill in the blank. I know he's out there putting shots up, so I can't let him be putting in work while I'm taking a lunch break right now.
100%.
You think about that? That motivates you? Good.
Sure.
Good. What is something that you do that separates you in terms of preparation or practice or with your free time? Is there anything you do? And you don't have to give the full secret sauce, because it's like, I mean, you're not going to give away the Krabby Patty secret formula live on air, but like, is there anything that you do that you could think of that separates you?
Not be dumb. Like, there are kids now who are hanging out with friends, hanging out with girls, and like, that's just not for me. I'd just rather be in the gym, hoop, and not do all that type of stuff.
Other girls come to you, right? You don't got to be out here chasing them. Yeah, dude. I think that's a great outlook on things. And it's hard a lot of times at your age and when you get to high school to see beyond where you're at. When I was in high school, it felt like that culture, those friend groups, all of the social norms and expectations, it felt like that's going to like be it forever. Like, it feels like that's what life is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you leave high school and it's like there might be a handful of people, like a small handful of people that you still keep in touch with after high school, and like adult life begins. But everything that you did leading up to that point, it was really important. And it really did set up the rest of your life. But it's hard to understand that when you're in the middle of it. So you have good foresight for recognizing what's important and what's probably a waste of time. Yeah. But also, not everybody's out here trying to be an elite athlete and take it to the next level. So it's maybe more important for you than for somebody who isn't trying to do what you're trying to do. But yeah, that's great that you recognize that. How do you get tempted at all? Like, do you want to go? Like, you get invited to parties ever, and you're like, nah? Or
I do. It's just not for me. Like, hanging out with a bunch of people, it's just like anxiety and stuff. I just rather be in the gym hooping or at Athletes Academy getting a workout in.
Amen, bro.
All that type of stuff.
I love it. And I know, man, there are kids, like some people, I'm not like this. Some people can pull it off. I know I had a coach who told me that, like, in his day, he played college basketball, and you know, he might go out and party the night before a big game and then show up to the game and ball out, or like the classic Lou Will in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know that story?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like some of these guys, there's even some of the like seniors, juniors, and seniors that come to Athlete Academy. Like, I know some of these guys party and stuff, but Johnny Manziel did it. Some people can do it. I don't understand it. I can't do both sides of it.
There are multiple people who do that, and I don't understand how they're able to party one night and then the next night they, like Johnny Manziel, throw for 200 yards, rush for 100 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I just don't. I mean, people can do it, but
Marshawn Lynch was another one too.
John Jones was another one.
Oh yeah.
He said he would, like, I saw a video that he would drink, like he would get drunk the week of the fight, and it was like he said it would help him for some reason. I don't know what he said, but like he said he'll get flat out drunk before a fight.
That's insane.
And then he'll just
beat the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, beat the hell out of someone.
That's wild to me. I mean, maybe it's like
me.
Maybe it's just like a nerves thing. Like, maybe it helps them not think, because that is something that is true about performance. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're thinking about what you're doing while you're doing it, you're going to get crushed by the person who's just flowing. That's got to be it. But to me, there's got to be a better way to find that flow state and get yourself to be able to lock in. Because then you got, I mean, none of those people are Kobe, though. The stories about, like, Kobe at the Olympics waking up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym, and guys are just coming home from the club at that hour. But then, by the end of it, the whole team is going to 4 a.m. workouts with Kobe because he was that guy who set the tone.
The fact he was able to get all of those guys to do it with him, that's a leader. That's someone who is a really good leader. The fact he was able to get all those guys on the USA team one at a time to go to the gym with him at 4 a.m. instead of going to the club, that's what a leader is.
Straight up. And it happens by example, not by, hey, guys, you need to do this, right? No one said that he was like, you guys are trash. You need to come to the gym. No, they just saw him in the lobby with his headphones on getting ready to go to the gym. And they're like, oh, shit. We better get it together, you know? They just saw him leading by example. There's definitely kids who come into the gym, and you know this. We've been in the same sessions together. There are definitely kids who come through Athlete Academy, and not all the kids recognize like the opportunity that they have when they're in there. How do you deal with distractions whenever you're faced with them in the moment? This is something bro, I've been trying to talk to you about this and somebody else who's also elite in their sport that goes to Athlete Academy. Sometimes I need to talk to him about like, bro, focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you I guess what is your plan moving forward for when you come in the gym? If someone's being a distraction to you, how do you lock in and not let that person get inside of here?
You just gotta ignore them and get away from them. Like, you can't. I know it's hard, but you just can't like
feed into it.
Yeah, you can't feed into it. You just gotta do your own thing.
Yeah,
and not feed into what they're doing.
It's a maturity thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to not, but that's also part of the other thing about leadership really is maturity because it's qualities of a man that make a good leader, right? If you're a good man, you're going to be a good leader. So it's a maturity thing too. As you get older, you'll even just naturally kind of get better at it. You like train the muscle, but yeah, you're a target because you stand out, right? You're set apart. So people feel different types of ways about that. Sometimes with like other elite athletes that you run into throughout your development, like people's egos will feel threatened by your skill set and your like star power because you are elite, and they'll try and get to you, bro. They'll try and get under your skin because that's how they feel like they can gain an edge. So yeah, that's huge. That'll be, I mean, you're doing well at that. I've noticed. I actually saw you because when we first started working together, you mentioned to me that sometimes you like have a little bit of a crash out sometimes like on the floor. But then I saw you play. I saw 2 games that weekend at Rise.
Yeah, Rise.
And I saw you get frustrated on the floor and then reel it back in. And then, I mean, you started grabbing the ball and just taking over each possession pretty much. Give me the ball, I'm scoring. Or drive, draw defenders, kick it out.
Yeah.
So I saw that. I want to let you know, like, that was a very good positive that I saw in your game. Mentally, kind of like almost, and then grabbed it and pulled it back. So good on you for that. Do you have any mental tactics that you use to be able to do that?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of just like, it's okay to get mad at other people, but you can't like show it. Like if you show it and there's college coaches and people who are watching, it's not a good look at all. Yeah. You're allowed to have emotion for sure. But you
it's good to play with emotion.
Yeah, you can't show it though. You gotta keep it in here, and then like once it slows down, you get back to you. And if they make a mistake, like you don't go and yell at them and tell them. You got to tell them nicely. But then if they do it over and over again, that's when you gotta
talk to them.
You gotta talk to them about it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is big shout out to Julius Page, dude. He was my coach from probably like 7th to 9th grade or 6th to 8th grade or something like that. I had him like
You went to Pitt, right?
4 years probably. Yeah, legendary Pitt point guard. And yeah, I got the opportunity to be coached by him and become good friends with him. And one of the biggest things that he taught me was like being able to channel that emotion. And also, I like lost my train of thought there for a second. It just came back to me. When we're talking about leadership and maturity, because like everyone knows, I don't know if you're going to grow into it even more, but I know that you're a great basketball player, but I don't think you realize the influence that you already have, even whenever you're on the floor. The energy, like you control that, really, especially being the best player on the floor. You're a leader whether you want to be or not. So when your guys are playing well, you let them know. When they make a good play, you let them know. When they mess up, you let them know. But you have to understand, like, you're a coach on the floor. You have to understand how guys respond to different types of coaching. That's another part of the intangibles package, right?
Yeah, there are definitely people who need certain coaching, and people who need other type of certain coaching. Like, there's certain kids who, if you yell at them, then they're just gonna break down.
Yes.
But there's other kids, if you yell at them, then that's like a motivation. Like,
Let's a fire
on them, which will help them.
Yep.
So like, you have to know what type of players need what type of coaching.
100%. And that's a mature level of thinking, but that's a role that you need to play. That's a big part of it, because one of the things that people say about LeBron too is he makes everyone on the floor better. He's a coach on the floor.
That's why he's the GOAT.
That's something to learn from. Always got to be, you're a coach on the floor. I was a point guard, so I had to have that. You're the best player on the floor. You have to have that. Whether you're bringing the ball down the floor or not, you're still the floor general. You're still letting guys know you're here. You're there when he does this. He's about to do that. You did this. You keep doing this. You got to stop doing it like this. You got to be here whenever he does that. But yeah, you're coach on the floor.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was just a big thing that I learned from JP. Shout out JP, you're the man. He's also got 2 kids. I mean, you probably, do you know his son, Julius?
Yeah, he's a beast.
I'm sure he's, bro. I saw him thrown down. I want to say.
He was at Neighborhood this year, Academy.
His first year there, right?
Yeah.
I think he was in like 7th grade when I first. I
heard he's going back to CV though for a sophomore year.
I didn't know that.
Which would be a big help for them.
That would be huge.
Him and Luca and Benny.
Bro, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Yo, Benny looks real good. I've seen some of his highlights from all Ohio. He looks pretty nice. But you're the big dog, bro. I'm really like, whenever so for any viewers who don't know about this, I'm gonna kind of fill people in. Like, Athlete Academy, we work with a lot of hockey guys. Would you say there's a lot of hockey players
Justin's
up there?
A big hockey guy.
Because Justin's a hockey, like, that's him. And he's got a great reputation for it in the area, and he knows what he's talking about. He kind of just draws that naturally. But with me, with a running and basketball background, it was nice for you to come in and be able to build a bond with you and connect with you, and I'm almost glad that there's not like 20 basketball players in there. That there's really there's a couple guys that play basketball, but you're the hooper there.
I think I'm like one of the only guys who are a basketball first.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I don't even think I've met anyone else who just plays basketball. And
no one else just plays basketball.
Yeah. Like, there's kids who play basketball for fun, but there's not kids who.
That Josh kid from TJ, Josh Palmer, he's football first, but he plays hoops. Trying to think. I think Liam might hoop a little bit.
There's this one kid from Keystone Oaks. He's a hooper.
Really?
He works with Justin. Yeah, he's a hooper.
We gotta get Lincoln back in there, bro.
Yeah, he said he's gonna start after school ends.
Cool.
He said once school ends, he'll be in there like full time.
Let's go. All right, cool. I'm excited.
He actually just committed to the Scoring Factory prep. Like,
really?
Scoring Factory is doing this is their first year as a prep school.
Okay.
So like, they're a Whitfield team, but they're gonna play a national schedule against teams not just in Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
Yeah, like they've done AAU for the past few years, but they're doing their first year for prep school.
Okay.
And one of the kids who goes to Athletes Academy, I forgot his name. He goes to Keystone Oaks.
Okay.
And he just committed to the Scoring Factory prep.
Interesting. It's crazy how creative, like, none of this stuff. I mean, I'm 29, so like none of this stuff really was a thing when I was your age. Like, there's nothing like Athlete Academy or any of these, like, there's other places similar to Athlete Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're popping up. They're more common now. Like, I don't know if you've heard of like Sky or like any of these.
I have, yeah.
But that type of thing, kids didn't go to that. And whenever I was playing high school sports, so yeah, and also just from Athlete Academy, I hear from some of the hockey players. There's like, I don't know if you've heard of this, but there are hockey schools. Kids will move to different states for a year to like go to school to play for that school's hockey team because it's a hockey school.
Yeah,
it's like up. Some of these places are like $80,000 a year to go play.
Yeah,
for like high school level kids.
Yeah, they have that for basketball, and I know that they have that for basketball and football.
I didn't even realize that.
They probably have it for baseball and hockey and all that type of stuff too. So soccer's getting bigger now with that type of stuff. So
were you ever into soccer? Did you play any other sports besides basketball growing up?
I played football till 4th grade.
Okay.
Because my dad played football.
That was my next question.
Yeah, my dad played football, so I was a quarterback.
Okay.
But then I was like, basketball is my sport. So I was like, if I want to play basketball at the next level, I got to quit football.
Yeah.
And I didn't play any other sports other than basketball and football though. I tried soccer. I hated it.
Dude, I was trash at soccer.
I tried baseball. It was too boring for me. Like I got to be active all the time. Like yeah, I only played football and basketball because those were the two sports that were like you're going all the time. You got to be
a dog.
Yeah,
for real. Like you have to be. That was something that like so being a coach now. A lot of the stuff I like to talk about is coaching and how sports carries over to life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And through basketball, and I'm giving JP his flowers today. I always do. Like he was a really good coach for me from that life standpoint, but he taught me how to manifest that dog in me. And a lot of the lessons that I learned from him, I didn't even fully absorb until I became an adult. Like, and I look back and I'm like, I'm so grateful that he taught me those lessons and that I had the chance to work with him. Cause like, he literally, like, bro, we're just we were like pretty much all suburban kids. Like, we got introduced to the culture of hard work through sports.
Yeah.
But like, JP grew up in the hood in Buffalo, and he was like, bro, I had to, just to get to football practice after school, I had to walk through a neighborhood that wasn't my neighborhood, and kids would fight me, and I would have to fight just to get to football practice. Yeah. I'm like, I didn't even, you know what I mean? Like, the way that we grew up, you don't even think about that kind of thing. So he's like, we got to go to Buffalo for some tournaments. So we would go up to where he came from just to kind of get some life lessons. And, bro, we balled out of our shoes. Whenever we would go play against those kids, they played hard. Like, they played like they wanted to win. They played a different style of game than us, and it helped all of us, I think, as a team. But it helped me as a young man just like get a little bit tougher and learn what it's like to be around real dogs and what that's like, you know. So, but yeah, basketball is one of my favorite things about the sport, and football, like you said, is like war. You have to really. People don't think of basketball as so physical.
Hockey's war too. Hockey's super hard.
Yep. You ever play lacrosse?
No, I haven't.
That one's a pretty violent game too. To me, lacrosse always seemed like when I was in high school, the kids that played lacrosse, they were just having a good time.
Yeah.
What's the lacrosse culture like at your school?
A lot of kids play lacrosse now, like especially girls. There's a lot of girls. Yeah. I feel like lacrosse is like a girl sport for at least at my school. Like there's a lot of girls who play lacrosse. There's still a couple of boys who play it, but it's girls play lacrosse a lot at my school.
Interesting. Now that you say that, I was actually, strangely enough, thinking about that earlier today, I think, about how it seemed like that was the sport that girls wanted to play, or soccer. And for the guys, it was like hockey players would also play lacrosse.
Yeah.
but hockey was their main sport. Lacrosse was like,
I feel like lacrosse is not a lot of people's main sport. It's like a
Yeah.
side sport just to like keep them active during the off season if they have to play another sport.
yeah. Shout out Marin, little Marin
Oh,
at
yeah.
Athlete
Yeah,
Academy.
yeah.
Lacrosse is her first sport. And Joey,
Yeah,
Big
and
dog
Teddy.
Joey.
I think Teddy too.
That lacrosse is her first?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
think lacrosse is her first.
Okay,
I think it's her only sport.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Huh. I don't know why I thought she was a runner or something. She seems like
She probably does track.
she's
like a lot,
fast, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people do track. But
That's another one. Track is like an off-season conditioning sport for a lot
it's
of
like
people.
every football player does track.
Yeah.
Like literally every football player does track.
Dude, the 100s are getting faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
Are you seeing this?
I have, yeah.
In like nationwide, like sprinters are just like the standard. I mean, I guess that's how it happens in sports. Like the standard just keeps going up. So sports evolve over time.
Yeah.
Look at the NBA. I mean, that's probably the best example.
Yeah, it's evolved a lot over time, especially from now. It's evolved the most, I feel like, from now to like the 2010s. Like the type of skill and the things that you can do on the floor are way different between now and then. Like
Yeah.
it's gotten a lot less physical in the
Yeah.
NBA now.
Yeah.
Like you can there's moves now that like you can carry,
Yeah.
but back then it's
It's
being
a
called
carry.
a carry every
Yeah.
single time.
Now they call it a gather step.
It's like
and you have like if you're in the NBA, you have however many gather steps you feel like
Yeah.
you need. I think it lets
But
my take
I
on it,
like
bro.
to use that to my advantage.
Yeah, you
So,
should. Absolutely. Yeah.
If
Especially
people
with your game, like your style.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead. You were about to elaborate.
No, like if people are doing it now and it's helping them, I'm gonna do it to help me for sure. So
what are some? So Ant is your favorite player, right? Anthony Edwards. So what do you are you watching film at all? Like, are you watching how he plays and trying to grab some things from him?
I don't play like Anthony Edwards at all.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that me and him do are talk shit. That's like the only thing we do the same. Other than that, I feel like I don't play like him at all. But I just like his dog mentality. Even though they lost by like 30 last night.
Yeah.
I mean, he was hurt, but he still plays. It's not an excuse.
Do you think he's gonna get a chip before he leaves the league?
Yeah, I do.
You think he's gonna retire at T-Wolf, or you think he's gonna go somewhere?
He'll go somewhere eventually, but I think he'll be at T-Wolf for a little bit.
Who you think is gonna be what would be the most epic like D Wade LeBron type of situation for Ant? Like, do you see him?
He needs a second option. I don't think he's had a second option all year. I'm like him and Kawhi would be a sick great.
And I feel like Kawhi kind of like
him and Kawhi
ever since Toronto,
opposites.
he hasn't like he.
I don't know why he left Toronto in the first place.
I know.
He won a ship 1 year at Toronto and left.
And you're gone. Yeah, but again, bro, the league is different nowadays. Whenever LeBron took his talents to South Beach, that changed the league forever, dude. You see guys,
super teams and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
yeah, and now it's like the guys feel like they're not going to get a ring if they don't team up with other. And it might. I mean, honestly, bro, it's probably true because also before that, you didn't really have like 7-footers that could pull up from deep,
like Wemby.
Yeah, like the game is just so different. Expectations and standards are different now. But then you still got guys like TJ who are probably the best sixth man in the league just out of sheer work ethic, bro.
He's probably the best player to come out of the WPIAL for basketball.
100. Who else? I don't even know.
Well, Malik Thomas now.
Okay.
He went to Lincoln Park. He went to Arkansas. He'll be a lottery pick. He'll probably be top 15, top 10.
Yeah.
He has a good chance. Adu Thiero, he went to Quaker Valley. Then he went to Kentucky and then transferred to Arkansas. He got drafted by the Lakers in the second round. He's been doing pretty well in the NBA. But other than that, there hasn't been a lot of good WPIAL basketball players to come out of the WPIAL.
Yeah. What do you think? Is that a culture thing from our area?
I just feel like basketball is not a good sport for the WPIAL.
We're football
is getting way better now.
Soccer apparently too. I don't know much about soccer, but
I don't either. I
have a source that tells me.
I really only pay attention to basketball and football for the WPIAL.
Yeah.
Like football's
same actually, pretty much. Track a little.
Football's getting like really good for the WPIAL now. Like it's people are saying Western Pennsylvania is one of the best football in the country.
Yeah.
Especially with like all the D1 guys that are coming out of it now. So
Yeah. I used to train with this guy. Another shout out, Colton Rossi, absolute silverback gorilla. Just like
football.
Yeah, football. He was a strength coach at Aliquippa, and he just moved over to this year's his first year with Central. And I mean, dude, he's got high school guys squatting over 500 pounds. Like, I mean, he's built different. The area is built different, but just even being able to know someone like that gets my blood flowing. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I absorb inspiration from other people being a dog, you know? Like, that shit gets me going.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, a couple other things I wanted to talk to you about. We talked a little bit about the new 3 Drake albums that dropped a little bit before the camera started rolling.
Yeah.
But so Drake he still has the crown, right? In your eyes?
My favorite
Okay, yeah.
artist, yeah.
Favorite album
Of
from
his?
Drake, yeah. Or if you have a favorite album that's not a Drake album, tell me about it.
To be honest, I don't really like pay attention to like the names of the songs. I just like to listen to them.
You could just put Drake on and
I
just
put
shuffle.
Drake on and I would shuffle. But I did not like the new album at all.
Not
like
even a little bit.
Iceman was decent.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been way better, but the other two were not good at all. Like Maid of
Any
Honor.
standout songs on Iceman for you at all?
Too Hard for the Radio was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was good. I liked it was Janice ST
FU.
Yeah, STFU. I like that one too. Those two were pretty good.
That's funny. I specifically was told that one sucked.
Yeah, National Treasures is very good too.
Yup.
I think it would have been better if it didn't get leaked because it's like been
Oh,
out.
I didn't know it got leaked.
It's like it's been out for that's probably a little bit less than a year now.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but if it didn't get leaked, I think it would have been way better. Just because like the fact it came out on Iceman and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. What was the one he put out another single, I think. Had W's in the title.
WNBA?
No. It was like no, it wasn't that one. Had like a blue cover with like purple letters on it. I think it not I wish or shit. Hang on, let me pull this up real quick. There was one other song too that I liked. Oh my god. Okay, I got to pull this album up because I can't remember. I was listening to it today for the first time. You like Future at all? You listen to Future?
No, but he was on the album for Iceman. He was a feature. He was a pretty good feature. Sexy Red was on it.
Oh
she
my
was
god.
terrible.
Yeah,
so bad.
She's trash.
21 Savage.
Sorry. Like, I did not like Sexy
21
Red.
Savage was on it.
Oh yeah, he had a pretty good feature.
Yeah, it was okay. And then there's one other person on it.
Don't Worry I liked Don't Worry. I liked Make Them Pay, I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, that's okay. That was
Make Them Cry was pretty good. What Did I Miss? That was the one. I liked What Did I Miss? Yeah. That one to me was real because like oh man, all right, this is crazy. You know the song? You probably don't. If you don't know song names and albums and stuff. But what year were you born?
2012.
2012. I want to say this song came out when you were either a year old or the year you were born, bro. Which is crazy because this was like, and this is why you're saying Drake's the GOAT. He has been on a generational run. I mean. Whenever he dropped this song, Pound Cake. Are you familiar with Pound Cake?
If I heard it, I would know, probably.
Does that do anything for you?
Not really.
Jay-Z is on it. It's
yeah.
His head is in the clouds on the album cover.
Yeah.
That was my first song from Drake where I was like, yeah, he's the best. This is my favorite artist.
What you're talking about now.
I had liked him previous to that, but that one I was like, oh yeah, Drake is the GOAT here.
He's the GOAT.
But now he's still putting out songs. Honestly, through my years, I've grown and matured and changed. My music tastes have changed a little bit. But going back and listening to some of those songs, listening to What Did I Miss and the lyrics of it, and thinking back on the run that Drake has been on and how people did him dirty along the way and how he still is he's still at the top of the
dissed
music
LeBron
industry, bro.
One of the songs.
I know.
Yeah.
Which honestly, bro, everyone came at him and he's still standing there.
And
like
A$AP Rocky.
he dissed A$AP too.
He dissed A$AP
I missed
Rocky.
that one. What was his?
I forgot what it was, but I saw on TikTok that he dissed A$AP Rocky in one of his lyrics.
It confused me that he had Future on the album because I thought they had beef from the whole thing.
Yeah, that was his best feature though.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Future's
do you think that they're
good.
just like? Do you think that whole beef was for clout and clicks?
I do think people
good for business.
Yeah, I think there's definitely artists and players who have beef just for clout.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? If
it's making you money, then
keeping your name in the talks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so that was like, I guess he had a few beefs. I don't know. I think Pusha T, were you around for his beef with Pusha T? You were probably like 7 or 8 years old. But people were saying, oh, Pusha bodied him. It's like, Drake is like the Madonna of our generation, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you going to say... I mean, Pusha T like exposed that Drake had a son that he was like keeping away from the world, and everyone was like, "Oh, he cooked him." It's like, okay, I don't really think that affected Drake at all, bro. Like, look at him. I think he's doing all right, you know.
I think it helps.
Yeah,
it helps keeping his name out there.
But anyway, that's my take on it all. Did your dad play hoops at all growing up, or did he?
He did. Yeah, he played hoops all the way through high school.
And he played football through high school as well,
and in college.
In college too. Where did he play?
Duquesne, right here.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah. Was he a quarterback too?
Yeah. He redshirted his first year, but then he started 4 years, freshman, sophomore.
That's where. And what about your mom? Is your mom an athlete too?
That's where they met at Duquesne. She played soccer.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I'm starting to put the pieces together. I understand how Beckham Loebig could emerge from, because when I meet your dad and I see him sitting on the sidelines at your game, he was sitting next to Jamie.
Yeah.
You know, and I know Jamie actually coached me at the South Hills Saints football team when I was in like 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah. And he's just been around I've just seen him around.
Calabria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I've just seen him around like Char Valley sporting events and stuff a lot.
He's always at Char Valley sporting events.
Yeah. He's like omnipresent at Char Valley sporting events. Yeah. It feels like, at least. But I see them sitting next to each other. They care a lot about the game. So it's like, I know that obviously your dad has a dog mentality, and it's like, you had to learn it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like an angry kid. I don't get the sense that you have like pent up aggression or anything you have to like express through sport. It just feels like this is really who you are. You're confident in your ability, and you just want to get out there and win and compete. And like, that's what gets you going. And it's cool to see that and how much your parents support you, especially I see your dad's pulling up to games and practice, and he's here right now.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Do you guys have a good relationship? Yeah. Obviously, like, do you like hang out? Like,
yeah, we do. I mean, we hang out because he's driving me to the gym every day. He's driving me to Athletes Academy, so we're mostly with each other outside of school. We're mostly with each other the whole day. Yeah,
that's great, man. I grew up like super close. I have a younger sister. She's 2 years younger than me. Shout out Anna. I love you. I miss you. I tried not to pressure you to move back to Pittsburgh, but
where'd she move?
She's in Nashville,
Tennessee.
Yeah, but she knows I want her back. She's coming back, but she's living her best life down there, dude. I mean, she's a little cowgirl. She's probably a fake cowgirl. You know, she's from Pittsburgh, but she has the energy. Like, she'll get on the mechanical bull. Like, she's just like she's a fun type of person. You know, Nashville is a very good environment for her, and she's thriving in her career, and with her friend Ryan, they've been in the zone lately and running marathons and half marathons together. So yeah, I'm super proud of my sister. She's awesome. And we grew up together close, and our parents are super close. We would like go on vacations together and do all kind of different stuff and like just hang out, and that's like the biggest blessing in life, honestly. If you make it to the NBA and you win championships, I'll be the happiest coach ever. But if you don't, and you just have a family one day and you hang with them and you're happy and they're happy and your kids are successful, I'll be just as happy for you, bro, because that is like becoming a dad, dude, and learning and having that example from my family growing up and then being able to start my own family and implement the things that I learned. There's nothing better, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I try and keep the same energy when I work with you or when I work with the kids that I coach, because it's like, I care, man. I want you guys to have the best chances in life, and I want you to do things I never did and go further than I went. It's a lot of fun for me to see you excel. And so, yeah, I get on you, and I'm going to continue to get on you. Make sure that you stay disciplined and stay locked in. But you definitely have that in there already, you know? I gotta extract every little bit of hard work out of you that I can.
Yes.
Because sometimes there's just that little extra
that you need.
Yeah. Yup. Man, I think we covered a lot of shit today. Is there anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
Not really, no.
Nothing. No coaching advice. You had questions about anything?
Not really.
Cool. Yeah, dude. I enjoyed it. I had a great time with you. I really appreciate you coming on. I'll see you Monday at the gym, right?
Gym, yeah.
Cool, my man. Thank you.
Yep.
It's been real.
It has.
Cool. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was nice.
You had fun?
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Me too. What was that? 49 minutes. That's pretty good time right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping to get that. They're gonna chop it up into a lot of reels for us, and I'll send you them all. Well, when I post them, I'll invite you to collaborate too, so they'll show up on your feed.
Instagram?
What, the studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll post it. I think they'll send it to me for us to post. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But good job, dude. My pleasure. Thank you.
Once we got like going, it wasn't bad at all.
It's chill, yeah.
Like the first like 10 minutes, I was super nervous, and then after that, it was just like I forgot we were on camera for a little bit. Yeah.
We're just talking then.
Yeah.
And bro, I mean, I plan on doing a lot of these, so
I definitely want to do this again for sure.
Come on, dude. Let's go. We'll do it again for sure. Bro, thank you again. This is awesome. So you're legit my first episode here.
Yeah.
I haven't put any. This is the first one that's gonna get posted to everybody else. So yeah, that'll be cool. Oh, I might hop in front of the camera here and just do some stuff that I forgot to. I'll like stitch